Hello everyone, welcome back to more Inquisition. We are back with the Handsomest Mage and all of Theos, Evander, Trevelyan. We're doing more side quests today. I'm too afraid to move on to the next big main game event because I don't want to like risk missing side quests that I could have done. I don't know, but I did. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play because I've been just doing behind the scenes stuff of like upgrading armor and upgrading weapons and just looking at everything and respecking everybody's like ability stuff. So that's really exciting. I'm going to show that off now. Let's go to the inventory. Here's what my guy looks like right now. He hasn't changed much. The only thing that I really changed was the modifiers that are on his armor. And I also made him a new sword, staff. I called it Peacemaker. I know. I think it's very apt. I could have wrote it with like pieces instead of like peace, you know? It could work either way. He makes you into pieces. He's trying to restore peace. I don't know. I thought it was good. But yeah, I made it have electricity damage. It's fire damage. He's a knight enchanter. So having like those two, specifically with the fire rune on it, will help with his like, what is it? Energy barrage ability. Because instead of like 12, he'll shoot like 24, I don't know, beams. I don't know. But that's exciting. There will be peace. Exactly, the peacemaker. He will make you into pieces to restore peace. Yes. Also, hello, Flame. Thank you for catching the early stream. Here's Cassandra. I gave her a new hat. It makes her look a little strange, but it's like dragon themed, and she's like comes from a family of dragon slayers, so you know. I would have done more with her armor, but I'm going to be upgrading it soon when she turns level 21 because I have a level 21 armor like in storage that I want her to have. So I just have to wait. Oh, I gave Sarah Varric's mask. She kind of looks the same. She looks normal. He also looks normal. Dorian looks pretty normal. Didn't do any upgrades for him. I didn't upgrade Blackwall, but I did change everybody's abilities. Oh, I did upgrade Cole. I did a little bit of like research on which armor to kind of give him because I guess everybody respecs or like builds Cole as an archer because for some reason the AI can't handle a dagger happy Cole. But I think I've made it to where he can like function and not die all the time. Bigger hat. I hope I could find bigger hats for him. Oh my gosh. Whenever I get a new perk, Inquisition perk, I can, it's one called the short list, and it gives me like a more expanded merchandise things for merchants and everything. And one of them for the Inquisitor is a cowboy hat, and I kind of want to get that. I can't get it right now. It's more in-game, but I have my eyes set on that cowboy hat. It's a pretty cool looking cowboy hat. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Okay. Oh, I also made Cole a blade. I made him a dual blade dagger. I called it Misericorde. It's like French for like mercy or something. It's a dagger that was used for French soldiers or something to mercy kill them through their armor or something. It looks nothing like this, but I know. I was like, it's so coal coated, so I named it Misericorde. And that's the other one. So tough. So tough. Hello, Skinny. Thank you for catching early stream. Vivienne looks normal. I gave her somebody's staff. I gave Solus Evander's staff of the Void with the lady on it. And then I also gave him Sarah's hat. He looks a little silly with the seer hat, but you know what? He's an elf. It kind of fits. Oh, I gave Varric this strange Hershey Kiss hat. but it does pretty good protection for him. He just looks a little silly with it. Hiccups. Iron Bull hasn't changed. But yeah, and then, yep, that's all of them. I'm so excited to try out Evander's new abilities. I'll go through and show. Let's see. See, I mainly, like, for Evander, I mainly focused on some of the healing stuff. He doesn't have it maxed out anymore. Put it into Night Enchanter. I gave him some of this. Yeah, so he kind of has like a whole like wide spread of like stuff. Cassandra, she's... I'm just gonna like quickly go through it. Solus is ready to go to a fancy dinner party. Yeah, with his his strange little headband. But yeah, I like the armor that he's wearing because it looks... I like the wolf pelt or whatever pelt he's wrapped up in. Yeah. Cassandra specifically is very good against demons. We got Sarah, of course, she's our archer. Apparently she's like the best archer besides Varric that I was looking up and everything. Dorian, of course, is our necromancer. Gave him fire ability. He can also dispel things. And then he has his perks. Yeah, Blackwall is like my tank, and hopefully he'll like forever stay that way. Yep. Just some normal things. I think for Vivine, I'll probably never use Vivine. I feel bad about it. I mean, eventually I'll try to like shove all the mages into one party and see what banter I get. I don't know, but I'll try to focus on her more. I'm sure she has good dialogue with some people. But she's like our healer, even though she's a Night Enchanter too. I gave her all the healing abilities, even the one that like restores health and stuff. She has another point, but I'll give it to her later. Solus is still Spirit Mage, full Rift Tree. You can do a little Fade Stepping, Winter Stepping, whatever that winter skill is. Then Varric, of course. Yeah, and I tried to like, I don't know, I was trying to look at a guide for like certain behaviors or tactics that like break the AI. So I think like with Vivine, or actually with my guy, I'll need to turn off Spirit Blade because I guess like the AI tries to like use it all the time and it never really depletes, so it probably won't use any other skills or something. I don't know. But anyway. Yay! Also, yes, my inventory is cleared up. I have space for so many things now. I'm going to check on the war table. And then we're gonna go talk to Colin because I finally completed his little war table quest off screen to advance his story with Samson. Like a distant memory now. I haven't focused on Colin's quests for like, I don't know, 4 streams now. 3 streams. Ready to fill with loot. Yes, my pockets are empty. I must fill them. Colin, it's been forever since I talked to you. What's going on?
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Are we gonna kill him together? Bring your best. It'll be good to have you.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Solus, anything?
The new power you wield. I heard from Cassandra that it is the magic of the Night Enchanters. If I am not mistaken, the techniques descend from those of ancient elven mages, called arcane warriors. I wonder what they would think to see their magic used in defense of the Chantry.
Okay, Solus, what... Okay. Are we gonna talk about this? They'd be pleased it lived on. I fear they would disapprove. Who cares what they think? Investigate. What were they called?
I doubt they were called arcane warriors in Elven.
The formal name for the techniques you have learned was the Durthena and Nasaline, knowledge that led to victory. Mages who eschewed physical confrontation called it Gilanim Banalvan, the path that leads astray.
Of course, leave it to me to... Not only am I the Inquisitor, and I'm like, you know, leaning into the faith of the Maker and Andraste and all these things. I become a Knight Enchanter, which is like still stealing from the elves somehow. Can't win. Evander just can't win. Forever an elven enemy, not even meaning to be. What do you know of them?
What can you tell me about the arcane warriors?
They were elite guardsmen, serving as bodyguards or champions for nobles, as I understand. Mages who focused on spirits or the Fade might sneer at their physicality, but never doubted their honor. They were the living embodiment of will made manifest, mind shaping the body into the perfect weapon.
Well, they'd be pleased. It lived. I can't speak for the elves, but Solus, the guy that's like stuck. What did Sarah say? Like his head's up 1,000 years ago.
I hope the ancient elven warriors would be pleased to see their techniques survive.
I hope so as well. So much knowledge has been lost. Perhaps having something they created carried forward, even in such a different form, would gratify them. Did you need anything else?
No, I'm glad that talk went well, Solus.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I didn't realize me becoming this would engage other people in conversation. So let's go talk. I think Knight Enchanters, I think you can learn more about them in the first game. There's like this puzzle you have to do
Worship?
in like the Elven Forest area. I never completed it because you had to grab different items and place them in a certain way, but they were so far away from each other, and I would play in sparse time frames, so I would forget I had these items, and I just never ended up doing it. But I think you end up summoning an old like arcane warrior spirit, and I don't know if he like gives you his ancient spirit knowledge and you can become a Knight Enchanter or something. I don't know, I could be completely misremembering, but I know you learn more about them at some point in the first game. It's cool to see it more talked about now though, because you actually have like the Emerald Graves to go look at and all that stuff. I think that's where some of them ended up getting buried. I have no idea. Okay, I'm talking to people. Who am I? I'm gonna go talk to Dorian. Dorian, I need your thoughts on my... Oh wait, no. Sorry, Dorian. What? Okay, not too long ago, before I saved and talked, there's a woman right here. She was the Knight Enchanter woman that like trained me. Oh my god. Trained me. But she's not here anymore, which is odd. I was saving her to talk to for later, but I guess she got bored.
It's a noble calling, the Knight Enchanter. You have joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
Yeah, honestly, if you were to... I don't know if you ever got to actually meet her. She kind of has... All the people that train you all had their quirks. Like, you got to meet the Fade woman who, like, had her mind broken by, like, the Fade Rift from receiving so much power and everything, and she was funny. The Knight Enchanter lady was, like... She spoke in a stilted way, too, but she was... just a character, I guess. But she was like, I will teach you how to lead from the front, and like, are you ready to learn, and all these things. She was funny. I was like, I'm ready to lead from the front, lady. Okay, you're a Knight Enchanter. Vander hasn't been spending any time with this woman. This is news to him.
I didn't realize you were a Knight Enchanter, Vivienne.
Of course I am, darling. Knight Enchanters serve in the highest echelons of the Chantry and Circle. Where else would I be?
Glad you approve. We are the best. I prefer fighting up front. Yeah. I'm glad you approve. I prefer fighting up front. He's like, I like to get my hands dirty.
I'm pleased you approve of my choice.
You have your moments, my dear.
I have my moments. Thank you, Vivienne. So do you. I love that she sleeps by this open window. God, Fiona, anytime I look at you, I just get like this sinking feeling in my gut. I don't know why. I think it's just because of like the whole circumstance of how she joined us. I just look at her and I'm like, I'm like, I can't believe you forgot a bunch of things and you did what you did and you're here. And like, I care for the mages, so I took them in. But Fiona, for some reason, I just don't like you. I don't know. She makes me uneasy. She's great though. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's a fine woman.
I do love how you're always on the go.
Ah.
It's tiring to watch you.
Dorian came for a kiss about the future. Okay, let's look at him when we're talking about the future. Hey, Dorian. About the future.
I thought we could discuss what happens after.
Ah, yes. After. Dreadful thing, after. Let's see. Assuming one or both of us aren't slaughtered along the way, what do you wish to happen? We could go our separate ways if you prefer.
What?
I've been a port in a storm before. I would understand.
You're just manipulating me now, Dorian. You just want me to say that I don't want you to leave. That's why you're saying that right now. Is that what you want? I want to stay together.
Of course not. I want us to be together as long as we can.
You're very sentimental for someone who's killed as many people as you.
What do you mean?
You bring it out in me.
Sweet maker. Next you'll be making calf eyes at puppies.
Tell him I can't kill people and still love.
Don't know what the future holds. For us or anything. That's my honest answer. Once Corypheus is defeated, when this is over, I'd like to talk about it more. If you would.
What if... Dorian, what if there isn't anything after this? We should talk about it now. We may never get the chance. It's my turn to have my cutscene by this window. Marital problems. It's okay. Me and Dorian. Okay. So let's go up, up, up. Oh, she's praying. Hey, girl, hey. Sorry to interrupt.
You've joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight enchanters have long served the divine.
Oh, cool. It's interesting because, you know, Solus was like, oh yeah, this is elven stuff. I wonder what they would think for it to be serving the chantry. I mean, it seems like Knight enchanters, the whole thing, practice has been taken in by the chantry or people who serve the divine anyway. I don't know. Very interesting to think about. I chose this for that reason. We're missing one of those. I chose this for that reason.
That is why I pursued this path. Mages do not always have to be at odds with the Chantry.
But I understand why so many are, and I don't blame them. But no matter, you have chosen well, and are in good company. I had friends who were knight enchanters, who served at Justinia's side,
Oof.
who died with her. It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive.
There we go, it's gone. Okay, any updates?
Anything I should know?
I have nothing to report at the
I'm
moment.
so glad things are fine and good. I should have just been like, but we're missing one of those. Like, who? You can't just joke about her death like that. Maybe it wasn't even a joke. Maybe it was just like a flat out
Good day.
statement of like, whatever, but... Play this game again, but be a complete asshole. Why do you have one of these shards in here, Solus? You know, I could use these to unlock those doors. Holding out on me. Looks like that Lord of the Rings tower. Of course, this is a person, it seems. Ooh, and that hand thing kind of looks like... But there's two hands, so maybe it's not. I don't think I could ever play games like this and be an asshole in them. Yeah, no, like, I try to, and then I just feel so bad. Because I'm just... I don't know. I just want everyone to be friends. Kumbaya. all hold hands and kiss. That's what I want. But with Dragon Age, unfortunately, I cannot do that. But yeah, with Baldur's Gate, I think I've talked about it. I tried to be like evil, couldn't do it. I got like so far and then I did something and then I just didn't like the vibes. But I think at least in Baldur's Gate, it's more fun to be bad. But in like other games, it's like really obvious that you aren't intended to be doing bad things, and so the outcomes aren't in any way satisfying or rewarding in any way. I don't know. Some games do it better. I feel like I got off track. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. Let's go. Checking in on all of my roommates. I feel like as time goes by, it slowly gets more full with people. Maybe not in here, but definitely like in the garden. Tons of people. Oh, we should talk to Mother Giselle. Hi, Flissa.
Blessings upon us all.
Sure.
O Creator, see
Mother
me
Giselle, what do you think of my
near,
new,
for I
like,
walk only where you
a
would
strong
bid me.
faith feeling?
Stand only
Herald
in
of
places
Andraste.
you have blessed. Sing only
Nothing?
the words you
Okay.
place in my throat.
Farewell, revered mother.
Be well, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I wonder if I can ever go down this well. Pry up the boards, let me in. What's underneath? Start charging them. Oh, Flame, I can collect tithes from here. I upgraded the
No uncertainty for her,
the garden
she will know no
to a chantry
fear of
garden, and I don't know how I get the tithes, but I am collecting them somehow.
foundation and her sword.
Like somewhere. I only get to keep the 2 potted plants. Exactly, yes.
And she will know
Yep.
no fear of death.
I was like, oh man, I have to, like,
Beacon.
then it's really getting real. It's really getting real around here when I'm having people give me tithes into my pocket. And you know what? What better person to give it to? Because Evander's gonna use it to help the place somehow. Maybe it might to get a new shiny hat, but like that hat will have like 38 defense, and it will help him destroy a dragon. That will help him upgrade the keep. I don't know. That's it. This is his justification. Like, I spent these coins on a new comfortable bed because when I get really good sleep, I perform better, he says in his, I don't know, gold
Veil
silken
holds no
bed.
uncertainty for her, and she will
Let's
know
see.
no fear of death. For Maker shall be her beacon and her shield.
Amanda's gonna spend it on new jewelry for to keep. Yes. Oh yeah. Yep. I need I was trying to find the tithes, but I think they just kind of automatically get inserted into the bank account. Like how, like, if I'm far away, oh, it de-rendered, but still, it'll show what it will look like if I upgrade it more, the throne, because if I explore the resource areas on the war table, I have a chance to find throne accessories, which there's 2 for each throne, or certain thrones, I guess, and you can make them look cooler, I guess, with those accessories. So I guess sometimes when I'm too far away, it'll try to load those in. You walk into to see Josephine's chair is just solid gold. It's like, it's for her comfort. She deserves it. Why do you have these, like, I feel like he dragged every single carpet in the area and put them all under him.
Well, let me know if you find it.
Let's go talk to Sarah, see if she has something to say. Dorian didn't have anything to say about the Night Enchanter thing. Making a house a home. Let's talk about making a house a home. Look at Sarah's room. Like, she has the nicest setup going on right now. She's even got an Inquisition banner. But it looks like she was able to keep at least one from Iron Bull. One fur. Oh.
You have a problem.
Hey.
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them.
Coryphanus.
I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
Sarah teaching Evander how to have fun and be whimsical. I want them at their best. Should the Inquisitor do this? How will that help? Should the Inquisitor do this?
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader.
Right, they'll never suspect you.
That's true.
What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
My image, Sarah. Sarah and Iron Bull should just host parties in the tavern all the time. Yes. If you remember the card playing scene, and like Sarah was under the table the whole time, like I guess drunk. It's funny. When I was like looking back at that scene, I was thinking like Solus wasn't there, Vivienne wasn't there, Sarah was there. She was just under the table. And I don't know if Dorian was there. He might have been there. I don't know. Time with you sounds fun. Don't be a creep, Evander. She's like, I say this like I'm not around the same age, but I was like, she's 21, but like, Evander, you're probably like, what, like 27 or something in my head. That's funny. I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
Oh, wait a minute. So we're actually running around? Oh my gosh. Wait, can I talk to you?
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
General Uptight. Sure he's not sleeping upstairs? Okay, let's go. Sarah, what happened to the door? We won't think of... Sarah, I'm trapped. Sarah. Sarah. All these doors are fake. I'm trapped in a nightmare. Colin's back, Sarah. Sarah, run. Whoa. Okay, we'll have to reload it.
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with. And give your
A
soldiers
horror
a laugh.
game. Okay, let's load.
Right, General Uptight is gone.
General Uptight is literally a ghost right now. Oh my god, no.
And give your soldiers a laugh.
Please let me out. Ah! General Uptight is gone. Hold on. Maybe I was being dumb this entire time.
What, the desk? Oh yes, Center of the Empire and all that. What to do?
User error. I won't diminish my general. Let's diminish. Great, so what do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
It's a fart machine. A tiny little thing to put underneath like the knob of
Right.
like a desk.
Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Her, well, she took the chair with her, I guess. I think she protected that thing. Oh, she likes the door a bit too much. This is funny. This is really fun. Like, just imagining, like, it's better to do this with Sarah than without, to like, it's a way of keeping an eye on her as well, you know?
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
I can't mock my diplomat. All right, what do we do?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
A bucket?
A bucket.
What? That's intense, Sarah. You really don't like Josephine.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
That one could hurt. A bucket hits your head and you get really gross. Liliana, I think she's gonna catch you. A giant chair to bring to her room every night. Good thing she does that, because it saved her from whatever the heck Sarah could have done to it. Okay, Sarah. What's in here?
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, bears don't pop. But they flap and...
She liked Liliana too
Who's
much.
up there?
Run!
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
I am pretty scary, though. I should appear respectable. Anything to keep us inspired? You don't make a lot of sense.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
I'm back. My mother gave me a potato that was baked on top of cheese. And so it's like a potato on like a cheese chip. It's pretty good. I'm setting it down on an index card. There we go. Iron Bull, I didn't talk to you. I just literally just looked at you and walked past you, didn't I? Oh, and then I can talk to Cole?
How you doing?
Oh, you wanted to get drinks?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
I was about to call him that. Holy
I'm
shit.
so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Damn, I was thinking of that, and but my mouth was full of the potato thing that I'm eating. I couldn't say it. I feel like he stole my thunder. Okay. Does he ever stop? What should I call you? Potato moment. Mouthful potato moment.
Do you prefer creme or cremisius?
Creme.
Creme's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness.
Binding.
Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Oh. When did you know? Why passes him? Do I just clock? Do I clock him now? Damn.
always know.
Lol.
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, Krem would be an Akunathlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
I want the binding
In Kunari,
jokes. I
don't
was
treat
like,
those Akun
Okay.
people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
bug on
Your
my
people
screen.
aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Krem. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish,
Dalish?
and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
They're mine. We call that one what their race is. Dalish, or I guess elf would be the race. Dalish would be the, oh gosh, culture? Nation, whatever the heck. Oh, I can ask each one where they are from. How did you get here, Skinner? Did you?
So how'd you join the
How'd you earn that
Chargers?
name?
Killed some people.
There we
Skinner
go.
didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
I feel unsafe. I'm impressed. This is quite the group. Grim, what's your story?
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
That's so funny. Whenever Bull has you go listen in on those people, and he calls you Grim, I guess, and you just don't answer anything. I wonder if I was supposed to meet this guy first and then like understand what I was doing, but now it makes sense why he called me that.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Makes so much sense. It all comes together. Iron Bull, whenever I talk to him, I always get his I guess his cutscenes in a strange way, because like whenever he's telling you to hit him with a stick, and he's like, "Oh, the demons can't get me." I didn't even bring him into the Fade, but I guess like in a roleplay sense, maybe they all went with me or something. And then whenever I defeated my first dragon, it wasn't the one that's in the hinterlands that you, I guess, are meant to defeat first. It's because I jump around so much. But I was in Emprise du Lion, and I killed the frost dragon there. And I went and talked to Iron Bull, like, for some reason. And then a cutscene happened, and he took me for drinks. And he was like, "Man, that dragon we killed, like, oh, that was so good." And I was like, "I didn't even bring you." And then he was like, "In the fire it breathed at us." And I was thinking, like, it wasn't even like fire. And I don't know. It's just funny to me. Iron Bull is so entertaining.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
She just lies. Every word out of her mouth is a lie. It's kind of like me with my big sword. I mean, it's like a magic sword, so...
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
I'm impressed. This is quite a group. Are they any good? This is quite a group.
You really take it anyone, don't you?
Oh, that is not what I
Anyone
said.
who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
I'm sure Grimm sounded beautiful singing that. Good to know the singing lessons are good. Yes, going to good use. Iron Bull, have you heard of the Inquisition? Is your group a part of it? I think you have some real stars in your group. They should join. Sing my hymns. Hey, Creme. Creme de la creme.
Inquisitor?
Nothing else.
We'll talk later.
Iron Bull. Anything else to say?
Hey, you need me?
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
Your group is diverse.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
Slowly convert Iron Bull's crew into a bunch of theater kids. Yes!
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
Wyverns? Are they said that way, or wyverns? Always call them wyverns. Wyverns? Giant baiting?
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does. And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
You let it chase you?
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got
I mean, get what you get.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
Special. Will you hate Deventer?
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vints.
Lol.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
I don't want to say it.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
Don't say that, Evander.
Not openly.
Thank you, Iron Bull.
Look, I've got horns. You can shoot fire out of your ass. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a
I just wanted to see what he would
It's a
say.
little harder for him to piss standing up.
Evander!
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
It's okay. Vander, we're learning and growing. I mean, I'm a mage. I probably,
You're certain?
I don't know.
We'll go ask Dorian. Oh, Cassandra. Oh, and Cole. Let's go talk to Cole.
Something like that.
Oh, and Sutherland. Let's go talk to this guy.
I know. Then you were off the walls. Voth hit him with fire and I got him around the side.
You were very dashing. Cleaved him good.
Couldn't let him get near you. Either of you. We're a team. Better, we're an adventuring company. Oh shit, we're a company!
Oh my god. I love Sutherland. Him and his polycule. Everyone's got their own little polycule going on. Sutherland, how is it going?
Inquisitor, you should have seen it. Darkspawn. We put your flag in the center
Darkspawn.
of their bloody lair and held it.
Isn't he good? He's very good.
We are better than good. We'll prove we're an adventuring company of the Inquisition. Your company, Inquisitor. I said I'd pay you back, and I will.
Wow. Sutherland's journey is the real story of this game. I imagine when this girl right here is singing his praises, him over here just nodding his head in agreement because he doesn't speak. Yeah, as I do war table quests, that's how I advance his story. And right now he's just doing like side quests for the Inquisition, like taking out some bandits here and there, or like solving some noble disputes by like defeating some things for these people. And they make me think of whenever you're playing a D&D game and you have like this organization that you work for, or like oh, you joined the Inquisition, your name's Sutherland, and you meet your people and you have to do these quests for the Inquisitor. I don't know. He just makes me think like these are a little D&D group that is serving me right now. Yeah. Let's go talk to Cole. Hey, Cole.
He was their enemy the whole time, but she made him forget, so he could change.
Ooh. He was their enemy. I wonder, maybe he's talking about Iron Bull? I don't know.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Cole's got nothing to say. Thank you for the logic puzzle, Cole. I know I'm like, let me analyze all the... Anytime like Cole says something to me, my guy just stares at him, thinking of like all of his companions, like who could this apply to? Analyzing their habits and behaviors and the knowledge he knows of them, which is what I'm doing. Who could it be? And Cole just accepts it because he doesn't know what's normal anyway. With these like geological surveys, you can do them over and over again and they never go away. So they're just a way to get like power points. And so it's just a way to waste a bunch of materials. And I'm just like, luckily I figured it out early on that they never kind of went away. And I was like, am I just wasting materials? But it just annoys me that they never go away because I like having like a clean scroll. Like there's like, when I see something that needs to be clicked on, I'm like, oh, a thing to do. But it's not a thing to do. It's a waste. The rare alloys though might be a single one. I need to get quarries, and then That's all I really need. The quarries.
Nothing? Unfortunate.
That's what I'm saying, Sir Morris. I gotta get some quarries. Nothing. Oh wow, it's its own little thing. Whoa. Okay. Samson is using the bodies of people to grow red lyrium and possesses powerful armor crafted from the crystals. Though Samson's armor seems impenetrable, there must be some way to weaken him. So that's what we're finding out. Oh, whoa. Okay. New card for Sarah. I like this. So much dialogue I'll miss that I'll never hear until forever away from now.
The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere, or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
Oh, there you are, Colin. Or very shiny. Oh my gosh. Even though you insta-pick Cole, I always insta-pick Cole, but I guess he's my favorite. I know, I don't know, I feel like they're all my favorite. I think Cole is my favorite. This is so interesting. I want to know everything he has to say. Oh, here are some enemies. Okay, guys, everyone looks so good. Solus, you need a new hat. You don't look as put together as the rest of us. He's your son. Yes, I have to take him with me everywhere. Okay, time to use our new ground power. Static. Let's do 2. That wasn't so bad. Solus has a date for the ball tonight. What kind of power is this? What is that? Yeah, Solus doesn't have the blizzard skill anymore. He has whatever the heck this is. Actually, I think, hold on. It's not him that has it. I think it's Cole. Yeah, he can make like a big gas cloud. And then Solus has some different moves. Why are we all purple? Sure, it's fine. Makes me think of like an Animal Crossing whenever like something bad happens or like a bad thought happens and you have like this little purple like cloud over you. Sorry, I'm like looking around making sure there's no loot or chests. Replace snow with fart cloud, yeah. It's not the loud blizzard. It is silent but deadly. Oh my god, I can't. This guy's gonna pop. Pop, pop, pop. Explode. Oh my god, Black Hole is like losing health. How is that happening? Since when does Blackwall ever lose health? Oh wow. Solus, you're telling me you didn't see that right behind you? What is your issue, man? Get shocked. Beautiful. Look at that. We took that thing down instantly. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Samson doesn't stand a chance. I need more like, what is it called? The plush Faustian velvet, whatever I just picked up, but I need the fade touched version of that.
This place is already half destroyed.
Samson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
He knew we were coming. He may have run.
I think you're right. Still, we've dealt Samson a blow.
What spell is this? I don't know. I think it's just an effect from the spell or whatever. It just looks weird. You could have said you were coming and they would have burned their place down anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's gotta jump behind him. Don't let these big shields fool you. You just gotta jump behind him. Don't worry about it. Whoa, guy. I think you're so sneaky. Nice, nice. I like how Cole just appears out of nowhere. Oh, here's more. Oh god, they're attacking a friend. Oh, it's Colin. Hi, Colin. I didn't realize you were on your own. I forgot he was with us, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Colin doesn't need us. He can pull his own weight all by himself. Let's see. I think I got everything. Don't fall in that fire, you guys. Like, is it everyone who's purple that's glitching out like that, or is it just... Okay. Okay, it's just the purple effect. What's going on? There must be some things to read. Don't worry. Superb corrupting rune. Sweet. Nothing else? Tell me you're gonna put a book there and not let me read it? Gotta find Maddox. Miss Maddox, the Tranquil.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me? It's Maddox, Samson's Tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence.
Yeah.
It won't be long now.
So he, like, is killing himself. I wonder, did Samson tell him to? That sounds agonizing.
Are you in pain?
I was at first. Not anymore. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away? For Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
Well, that was not what you did. You were used.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Right.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Had no valuables.
Samson left a message for me.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used us, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power, and other such nonsense. Does he think I'll understand? What does he know?
He's got that nice coat he doesn't need anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off, give it to somebody at the keep. Someone could use it. It's not bloody or anything. Interesting. Oh, some bottles.
Lyrium bottles, licked clean.
Ew.
Desperate, digging. It doesn't sing as loudly, so he needs more.
How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Are you sure it's like a resistance? Is that it? There we go.
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
They are implements for working lyrium safely. The craftsmanship is remarkable.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Diagonal should be able to make sense of them.
If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
Do we? We have him? I'm so glad that you know what these tools are, Solus. Okay. So now we can leave. Oh, I gotta head out. Pull in.
Dismal place to die. It can't have been much of a place to live either under Samson's command.
What else do you remember about Samson? The man he used to be.
Does it matter? He used to be kind, only carries so far. Yet Maddox died to help him escape. Samson does command loyalty.
Is there anything in the camp that could help? Or point us to Samson?
It's hard to tell. All I see is smoke and ash. This is Samson's idea of remaking the world. I prefer yours.
We can't leave Maddox here. He should be properly laid to rest.
I'll have someone take care of it. If even Samson did his best for Maddox, we can do no less.
I'll keep looking around.
Okay. Going back to Skyhold. I'm just gonna use the map. Let's go to... I guess talk to Colin so that Dagna can do something. Blackwell looks ready to kill with that purple aura and that armor. Oh yeah. I have no idea who's causing the purple aura. See, like, look, my guy is like messed up with it. I don't know.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted army he can't maintain. You did it.
I did it. Also, thank you, Flame. I was about to try to look it up too. The elusive buff. Okay, so it came from Cole. So many new abilities that I have to get used to. I mean, it doesn't affect cutscenes, so I won't be too bothered by it. It's just the whole white overlay effect makes it seem like he's like corrupted. I don't know. Okay. We did it, Colin. Samson will be desperate.
We've backed Samson into a corner. Having nothing to lose leaves men at their most dangerous.
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
And Corypheus loses a general. That's what I like to hear. I still have to fight him.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Sweet. Damn. Pretty powerful guy. Okay. Do some Crestwood stuff. And I guess maybe Durian? Completely different squad. Let's try it out. This dynamic will be interesting. I'm hoping to have some banter. I haven't traveled with these guys together, I think, so let's see. Hello, Gold. Oh, these are the people who live in like a weird apocalyptic like setting. Oh, there's a locked door.
Are the corpses still out there?
Oh. Not until the corpses are gone. I gotta drain the lake. We gotta talk to the mayor first. Talk to the mayor. These wolves, bruh. Howling at the moon. Oh, mayor. Mayor house. I don't know if I should bring Sarah with me to the mayor's house. Just saying. Hello, mayor.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We are, right? We're not just gonna leave them.
How can I get to... I thought that said, why should I give a damn? Or like the damn, like I was like, what am I saying? Okay, yeah.
The gate to the dam controls is locked. Do you have a key?
Whatever for? Are you trying to stop that green light? The undead attacked after it came, but... Your worship, please don't risk your life.
Mayor, you live in a completely... You don't know what my life has been like. Please let me help. I'll be fine. Admit you need help. Please let me help.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
What's Crestwood's history?
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
This place survived a blight.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded old Crestwood.
How did that happen?
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Oh.
Until later.
Of course.
Of course. We got a key. Now we gotta find a door that leads to the dam. This it? No, it's not. Gotta be wherever this eyeball is. Anything else? No? Let's go
Here,
in.
the mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
I need a new helmet for Dorian. I do not like that helmet for him. He does not need to be wearing any heavy armor. He's not a heavy armor looking kind of guy. Oh, there's the green. Let's go up here first. I love the sound of storm and rain. I go to sleep to these noises. Jump, 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 jump. Frog moment. Are you referring to my jumping, or I can't think of. What is that noise?
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Sure, I'll just follow the eye. Just follow the eye, don't get distracted. The rain, but also now the jumping. Yes, I was like, it can't be the jumping because that comment came too quick. I love the rain. What's in here? Ooh, miniature spinning wheel. Dang, look at that. That's pretty cool. The rusted horn? Is that what this is called? What's up?
What in?
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
Are y'all being freaky? How'd you get in here?
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I won't. This place is hardly romantic. Why the secrecy? I won't.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, thank you. Lonnie's mum and dad would have had my head. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
I interrupted them. I love that Cassandra did not approve of me keeping their secret, but Sarah did. You were gonna narc on these kids, Cassandra? Like, I get it, I guess, but like, these are hard times, Cassandra. Crazy kids. A nice fire with the sound of rain outside. Yeah, like don't go to a cave, you guys. The Inquisitor, imagine like the Inquisitor like walking in the place that like you wouldn't even consider. That must have been a very wild moment for them. Caught by caught by the highest power. God interrupted that moment. Sent the Inquisitor. Cassandra really shouldn't have disapproved. Me being there at all was just meant to be. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Oh, this is Chapter 1. Thedas is a land of fierce diversity, from the assassin princes of Antiva to the fated griffins of Leanderfels. But in my travels, I have found one tale that unites the people of this land. It is a story of pride and damnation, and although the telling differs, the essence of the tale remains the same. At the height of its power, the Tevinter Imperium stretched over such much of Thedas, uniting the known world under the rule of the tyrannical magisters. It is said the old gods whom the magisters worshipped gave them the knowledge of blood magic, and the magisters used this forbidden power to cement their rule. The blood of elven slaves and humans alike ran down imperial altars to fuel magister greed. The tales of their excesses so horrifying that one can only be grateful that blood magic is prohibited today. But all that stands tall must eventually fall. Perhaps they foresaw their ruin, or perhaps their pride knew no bounds, but whatever the reason, the magisters dared to open a magical portal into the Golden City at the heart of the Fade. They sought to usurp the Maker's throne, long left unattended in the Golden City after the Maker turned his back on his creations. They would storm the heaven itself with their power and become as gods. This is what the Chantry, in its oft-exercised tendency to understate, refers to as the second sin. According to most versions of the tale, the Magisters did indeed reach the Golden City and walked into the home of the Maker, where no living being before him had dared or been able to tread. But humanity is not meant to walk in heaven. The Magisters were wicked with pride and other sins, and their presence tainted the Golden City. What once was a perfect holy citadel became a twisted home of darkness and nightmares. The Magisters were expelled back through their gateway and cursed for their treachery. As the Golden City had been tainted, so were the Magisters twisted and transformed into the darkness, the very first of the Darkspawn. The Golden City, once a shining beacon at the heart of the Fade, became the Black City, a reminder of all that man's pride has caused. The tales of destruction of Thedas. So those Darkspawn might have been some sort of people at some point, maybe. It was Inquisitor's sanctioned kissing. What is that referring to? Inquisitor's sanctioned kissing. Who's up first? Oh, yes. Yep. Everyone's free to kiss whoever they want. Yeah. Just, time and place. Inquisitor walks in, move to the caves. They're still there. Okay. Let's go. Okay, wow. Good thing there's 4 of us. Come on, guys. Let's all push together. Or not. Loudest wheel ever. Drain the lake! Let it all go!
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Right. Something stinks besides fish and fish.
Sarah's on the case. Let's all push together. The life of the Inquisitor. You get drippier every time, I swear. I know, aren't we like... Yeah. I really like how Cassandra looks. She looks like crazy, like terrifying in a strange way. Like the helmet I gave her is pretty cool. Like dragon wings. Don't get too close, you guys. Hands to yourself. Hands in your pockets. She always got it on. And then Dorian needs a new hat, but I like his armor. Okay, so...
Oh, we're getting a closer look, yeah?
Oh, great. Of course there's a dragon. Drain the lake. Dragon comes. I guess maybe it's like, oh, the fish that I can now eat. Who can blame him, really? Oh, I guess the water was up here at some point. Can't go that way. A friend! Just a friend. Okay, well, we gotta go down the normal way. Okay, guys, let's go. Mind the lightning. You know, it strikes whenever. Let's go. This is not a good dragon fighting squad. Or fighting a dragon. I might need to swap him out. But we'll see. We could try. Dorian is not a good dragon slayer. He is a crowd control kind of guy, I think. As long as he's not wearing a ton of metal, he'll be good. Looks at everyone in the party wearing a metal hat. Oh, everyone's a level 11. Oh, I'm not using a wand. A wand? Staff. Okay, well, yeah, just one-shot them. I'll just stand here waiting to close it, I guess. God, scum. Whoa. What? You think you can run? Where are you going? What the heck? Fastest thing in existence. It's rough not being a ranged mage anymore. I gotta chase these things down. Level 21, level 21. Soon my companions will also be level 21. Oh, it's one of these things. Good to know they're just around. As always. Measure Veil Strength Operation.
Would you drag me to one of your circles?
I'm not still a seeker.
But you'd do it, even though I'm incredibly charming.
Yes, I would absolutely drag you there, without question.
Cassandra, don't ruin the mood. You can't just say that you do that to people. Oh no, there's dead people. Fisherman's hut. The stink of carrion fills the air around this hut. Oh no. Carrion. One of these. Yeah, the ambience is really good. I like this one's. I think the Foulmire is pretty good. That one's also raining. And there's another one that rains too, but I can't quite remember. Okay, this one looks like a bird. Here, I'll show you. Let me remove myself. So it looks like this. Why are the stars so far away? It's so inconvenient. Okay. Oh, well, you know, that was easy. Yeah, there you go. Falling asleep with this music. It is pretty relaxing. It's to help you, I guess, counteract the rage you may end up feeling with some of these, because some of these are like crazy. The more stars they have, the harder they are. Constellation Tenebrium, called Shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of the constellation Tenebrium with Lusican, the old god of darkness and the night. It is odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon, even in the Tevinter texts. This lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrium was a name meant to supplant an older elven association, perhaps with the elven god Falanden, sometimes represented in tales as a giant owl. There is, of course, another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters, and among earlier peoples were considered terrifying omens of loss. And there you go. I just think that they were just slapping names on top of old elven gods. Like, what was it? Romans with the Greek gods? I don't really know specifics here. I just know that that was a thing. Okay, so we did that one. That one was super easy. Thank God. Thank the maker, because that last one that I did wore me out. Follow the eye. Yeah, the one from last week was crazy. Yeah. And that last one I didn't even do. I'll try it like some other time. But that one's still in the Storm Coast. Obsidian. Go down to this village. Don't mind me, just sliding in. Old Crestwood.
So this is Old Crestwood.
Look at all the bodies. No wonder the undead seem endless. Spirits can't resist, you know. They reach out to see what our reality is like and get trapped.
Whoa! It's a good place for it, though. If it was a little longer, it would be even better. I swing and don't hit anything. So this was all underwater for a long time. If it was underwater, why are the fires lit? Can you tell me that? Maybe the spirits were like, we gotta put this fire on.
No, the other way. Move, I say. You there.
What?
I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
Oh no, what's this rubbish?
It's a spirit. What's it doing?
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Oh shit, we should have brought Solus. Undying flames. Cannot be extinguished. Cassandra's gonna say no.
Is it harmless, Cassandra? Or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so.
Nonsense. I am in control of my fate.
I was not addressing.
Where are you?
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
You must embody something.
All powerful spirits represent something. Compassion, justice, wisdom.
Soft virtues all. I am more. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
Well, that's funny. This spirit reminds me of that Helena woman that taught me how to be a night enchanter. That's really funny. Okay. No, just since the mark. How should I know? Absolutely.
I think there must be.
There better not be.
I heard that.
Hey, these two fingers, you. I am not talking to him.
I should have brought Solus. Should have brought Solus and Cole. What was I thinking? What was I thinking bringing these people?
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why don't you return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Yeah, I was about to say this. I'll do it.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Killing a demon is worthy of us, at least.
I will help you. And Sarah. Okay. Sarah's getting replaced with, I guess, Cole. This is the closest, I think. See ya, Sarah. Yes. Yeah, I was liking her, of course, but I can't get these disapprovals. I like spirits too much.
Yes.
Nothing. I'm stealing your. Oh, wait, special. Any advice for it?
Maybe you can give it some guidance.
No! No. I have to know. I have to lock him and I have to click on him. I didn't know I could do that. I could just bring people and then they could just talk to them. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you can give it some guidance, Cole.
Maybe.
My name.
My name is...
Compassion. Did I ask your name?
Oh, sorry.
Spirits are your expertise, Solus.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine.
I should leave.
Off with you then.
Yay! Yay! I'm satisfied.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
They drift, wandering. It's fortunate the rift did not warp them into demons.
One's looking. I'm Cole. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I'm glad they are with me. Oh. A little crowded in here. Tastes like burning. Hurl's lava burst. I love this. I love exploring all this. Let's see. Go up here. There's a thing to put in the ground. Oh, I can't make that jump. That is not happening. Ugh. We found some bodies. Ooh, new stuff? Weaker than what I have, so nothing I can use. Imperium. I have so much Imperium. Crazy how much Imperium I have. Mayor's old home. Let's go look at his possessions that he couldn't take with him.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
The mayor dreams about this place. Shock and shame and hurt. I don't know why.
We could ask him.
Yeah, let's go pry. Ugh. Yeah, no, like, it's gross. Scrap of paper. The ink on the stamped piece of paper is faded but legible. The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to forget it. Robert.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp, but legible.
Damp but legible. Okay. Ah! Sometimes I try to move and my guy just doesn't move. More. Oh my god. Mildewed diary. It's amazing that these didn't like disintegrate. This diary has been kept miraculously dry in a sealed chest, but its pages are filled with powdery black mold. Good thing it explained that for me. 29th of Coldreach, 9:30. Grace has a cough. All well and good to help those running from the blight, but if my daughter catches something from these refugees, I'll have the mayor's hide. At least Daedric moved them into the caves. I thought they'd put up a fuss, but they went, quiet and pale as the dead. The healthy ones were relieved, said their sick friends seemed to get worse in the daylight. Maker save us from a plague. All the pages are laminated to keep them safe.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
I believe. Well, I found another one not too far away. I believe. Solus. The more I like click on these things, the more suspicious I get. I don't know. Are we strengthening the veil with these? Activate.
The wards are working.
Yay! Solus. Also, he does approve. He gives slight approval in the corner, I think. Oh my god, this thing's so loud. Okay, maybe he doesn't approve. Oh, there we go. There we go. So it is worth having him in the party when you turn them on, because otherwise it's not happening. There's the bodies. Okay, so we got all those. Now we need to go and do this. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, we have to go to the flooded caves, and inside the flooded caves is the demon that we have to kill. Okay. Okay. I understand. And now I'm looking for an entrance. Ah! Oh.
Where does this lead?
I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, there's more of these. Friend or foe?
Come on, let's find that fade rift.
It's humming below us. A window, wanting, wandering, looking back at what's looking.
Cole believes we are headed in the correct direction.
Thanks for deciphering that, Solus. I don't know what I was thinking, bringing other people for anything else. Okay. What's going on? even talk to these guys. Just gotta walk past them. No, I bet there's no point in lighting those torches, but they do provide a moderate amount of light. But it's not like anything significant. Where's the demon? Wow, goes down really far. Well, not too much further. It's over here. Jesus Christ. That scared me. Can't believe they put that there. Ugh. What are they doing? I feel like I may get lost in this place. Oh my gosh. It's down here.
There's dwarven ruins down here.
The dwarves built well. Their runes still sing.
Well. Always dwarven something going on. I need coal to unlock this. Some books. The Lost Outpost plaque. The roadway was created by Royal Order of King Kelgak to link the Great Tig of Iduken with the soaring Tig of Gundar. It pleases these cities to join these roads with a hall in the middle, and to dedicate that hall to Paragon Hecate, who discovered principles of nature that let us build structures of unheard of height and astounding breadth. Let his renown be as eternal as the stone he shaped. Paragons known and lesser known. The criteria the dwarves used to name a paragon never ceased to fascinate me. While a relatively rare distinction, it seems almost any achievement of significance warrants the title. Some paragons are the victors of great battles, others write books or songs. The only common thread is an act that betters or sustains the dwarven way of life in some notable fashion. Iduken is among the oldest and perhaps most famous paragons, not to be confused with his descendant, King Indrin Iduken. This prior Iduken was a humble member of the warrior caste whose brave leadership during the First Blight saved Orzammar. When other Tigs were lost, Iduken claimed defeat, but his service made him a hero. History now remembers Iduken as the quintessential paragon. Other paragons have been more controversial. Caradin, a master smith, created the powerful golems who helped the dwarves immeasurably in their battle with the Darkspawn. Caradon then disappeared amid much speculation, taking the secret of his craft with him. So what happened with him, he was in the first game. You can meet him. He is a golem himself. He has turned himself into a golem, or someone turned him into a golem. And another Paragon, Bronca, found the anvil and was making, or was planning to make golems with it. And you could destroy his anvil or keep it. And he wants you to destroy it. And I destroy it. But you can keep it. There's also Astith the Grey, a paragon of the warrior caste. She was famous for her skills in unarmed combat and cut out her own tongue to focus on the art without distraction. An order of female dwarven warriors known as the Silent Sisters persists. They remove their tongues in her honor. Yeah. But these are the most well-known of the dwarven paragons. Others have earned the rank over the ages for far less noble pursuits. I found references to paragons who made their name writing particularly good rhymes or brewing strong ales. Then there's the paragon named Varin, who separated from his legion and lost his way in the deep roads. Varin nearly starved to death before breaking down and eating a nug, believed at the time as appetizing to dwarves as a rat. Devouring the creature not only saved his life, but opened his palate to a new world of flavor. When they finally found him, Varin was fatter than ever and raving about the miraculous subtleties of nug flesh. The creatures are now considered a dwarven delicacy. Oh my god, they eat the nugs. I think I knew this. That's crazy. Yeah, he ate that nug and was like, these are delicious. I don't know why we haven't been eating them since. And now they have been. Oh, look at this. That's a big demon. Yeah, right. Barrage it. Kill it. Never stood a chance. Oh, a supply cache. Psh. Break it down, Cassandra. What's going on in here? A tomb? Okay. Mosaic.
We're near another artifact.
Heck yeah. I guess it's in some other room that's around here. Whatever, I got a mosaic piece. I'm content. And there's the rift.
Demons ahead. They don't understand it here. They want to destroy everything.
Okay, well, they can try. If we don't like it, so we have to destroy it all. Oh, there's 3 rounds.
More coming.
We're ready.
Yeah, we are. Oh, there's some lesser tears. More? Oh my gosh. Very potent. Closing the rift. Sweet.
more demons in the dead. The people will be safe now.
Let's tell the mayor.
I like it when we help people.
Yay! Mosaic. Yes. I knew there'd
Are
be
you
more.
sure this is the way to the surface?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
What? Sandra, I'm just looking around. I'm not looking for anything, really. There's something this way, but I want to go over here first.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Here it is.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
This, wherever I was down below, this must be above it, because it must have been in range for Solus or something. Or maybe it's some other artifact. Some other place. Well, we got that. Let's go this way and look at all these other doors. Is this the way out? Looks like it. Okay. Maybe let me just make sure. Get out of the way! Oh my god, it's the delicate. What was that? Huh? Whoa, Solus. I think that's a bit overkill for the Nug, not gonna lie. Yay! There's no meat. What's the point? Nothing? Okay. Heading out. That poor Nug, I know. Like, even when it was dead, it was like getting murdered. I don't think this is the place that I entered from. I don't think. Maybe it was. Oh, mosaic. Yum yum yum. What are you guys doing over there? Acting like you guys can't walk around it. Keep out. It's funny, I don't think I've seen this side. Maybe I have. More knives. Oh. Oh! They were like, let's just spring this on you when you leave. Any secrets over here? Wonder if the... hope not. It's not raining anymore. It's not raining over here. Oh wait, it kind of is. It's like drizzling. So much elf fruit. Small note. Haiti. No wonder there's no food coming in on the road. I tried to go hunting this morning, but the undead are everywhere. I'll be safe, love. I'm going to fish out on the lake. I'll stay in deep water, where it's safe, far away from that green light. There'll be a basket of trout before noon. I don't know if there's still a boat out there. Oh no! Harold, I'm taking the boat over to Keldon's to drop off the first of the supplies. He's been generous to invite us to his home, and we owe him some food in the way of thanks. He thinks the root cellar will be a good place to hide from these monsters, so get blankets from the barn. We'll be back for you an hour before sunset. Well, that didn't go well. Some ram leather. Hello. Yes, first time playing Inquisition. Pretty far in. Well, not far in. I haven't done Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts yet. I'm saving that for whenever I want to move on to that. But yeah, I played the other two games. Played Origins, Awakening, and Dragon Age 2. And now I'm on this one. I am a mage, a human mage. I'm a knight enchanter. Let me see. And right now, I'm just doing like side quests, basically. I'm doing like the mayor's quest. Amazing! Is your favorite game ever? Your favorite games? Yeah. So far, I'm really liking the series. Like, yeah. I get so obsessed with like the lore and the characters and stuff. I'm having a fun time learning about the start of all of the chantry stuff and the Golden City and all that stuff. Very cool, very fun. Burdensome command. Let's go visit this spirit before I do anything with the mayor. Are you romancing anyone? I'm romancing Dorian. He's my stay-at-home husband.
Nothing to report, sir.
But really, you know, that I'm romancing all of them in my heart. If I could romance anyone, I would want to try to romance Solus, but I can't. I can't. Where am I going? What the heck? I'm going far away from the spirit, that's what. Oh my god, help. Back to the camp. Solus takes my #1 place every time. It's funny. He has like, I can tell like when with certain cutscenes for each like character which would be like their romance confession scene or whatever. And whenever like Solus is on the balcony with you, I knew that had to be one of them because it felt too intimate. I was like, are you gonna say something to me, Solus? Solus is co-parenting Cole with Varric. Yes, we're a big family here at Skyhold. It was very hot. But yeah, I really like Solus. Really like Cole. I really like Cassandra. She has her things, but I like her. I love Blackwall. I like all of them. Gosh, Dorian. Even though I'm romancing Dorian, I don't really bring him anywhere because I just prefer Solus. Yes. That's my dream team. Who the Solus, Cole, and Cast. I like them. They like have good commentary with each other. Like anytime I bring them anywhere, usually they can bounce off of each other. I killed a rage demon for you. Wraith, do not move. Whatever you do.
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Ooh, amulet of power.
A spirit such as that could not leave here until it had proven its nature.
Sweet. Spirit of command. They're similar but different, and they respect each other and are very smart together. Yes! Yes! Yay! When I was originally talking to that spirit, I had Sarah with me because I was like being different, and I was trying out a different like squad, and like Sarah was not having it with me helping this thing. Cole sneaks up on the enemies. Cassandra lunges at them. Solus is very suave. Yeah, and heals the team. He's also really good with crowd control. I have him as a Rift Mage, obviously. And very handy. Okay. Rift Mage is so good. Yeah, I have him as the Rift Mage. My guy's a Knight Enchanter. And Dorian, of course, has the Necromancy. I don't use Vivine, like, at all. But she's like a healer Knight Enchanter, like me. She's more of a healer. Where am I going? I'm just running around. I'm always just running around. And then I have Cole still using daggers. I know that some people equip him with a bow, but I never thought to do that. I was like, Sarah's the bow. Cole's is the daggers. It's his whole thing. Yeah, sarcasm and bickering is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I need like a whole like... I just need all the mages to just go traveling together. Because I know it would be a mess. Bring the mages and you'll have it, of course.
Andraste guide you.
Hey girl, I got your bodies for you.
Your worship.
I've already found the remains of the people who died in Old Crestwood.
Blessed Andraste. I didn't imagine you'd look yourself. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. It is all too rare these days. I will prepare the bodies for cremation.
No problem, girl. I'm just looking out for everyone across the land. You know how it is. Oh yeah, he loves to pick a fight. Like traveling with Blackwall. he's so catty. And then even whenever Blackwall's not in the party, of course he just doesn't like the Grey Wardens, so he'll always like. But whenever he does start bad mouthing the Grey Wardens, Blackwall always has something to say. And I've had Iron Bull in the party for a little bit. He's fun to have around, but I think Iron Bull was like, "Man, you really like messed those guys up, Solus." And Solus goes, I suppose. And Iron Bull was like, "Yeah, you really like showed him what for. Like that was great." And Solus, of course, was like, "No, like I'm not. Those were people with lives and families, and think of their wives and children or whatever he was on about." And Iron Bull goes like, "But yeah, but they were assholes," or something like that. I don't know. That made me laugh because I was thinking Solus can be kind of a stick in the mud, but you know what? He is kind of right. Iron Bull is everyone's #1 fan. Yes. I can't wait until whenever I finish the game, and then I always say this, to listen to all the dialogue. All the dialogue that I know I'm missing. Okay, so we need to go back here. Okay. Up we go.
She wants a chantry, but it does other things instead.
She did not need a chantry. She needed to remember her faith.
But it also spent time with her. It wanted to fall
feeling?
They are always attracted to the world of the living.
Why did it only talk facing one way?
We all have a face we want to show, and a face we do not.
Cassandra, you know what the heck they're saying? You know what the heck they're talking about? She just shakes her head. She's like, no idea. Keep going. I used to do that dialogue. It's so strong, especially Souls and Cole. Yeah, they're always going on about something. I was solving a puzzle in like the Emerald Graves, and like Cole was going on about something about, oh, they shouldn't have put it in a child, and about some war. He didn't want to see some war or something. And Solus was responding, and then Cassandra goes, what are you two talking about? And I was like, I'm glad that me and Cassandra are clueless. Like father, like son, always speaking in riddles. Yeah, they're my little my little riddle guys. You know, every companion has a what the hell reaction when Solus and Cole speak to each other.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
What do you mean the mayor's gone? Where's the mayor? He left a note? Letter of confession. Oh my... What did he do? Cole picked up weird vibes from his house, his old house. It was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did, in secret, the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower parts of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen the Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight, old Crestwood, now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. My God.
A letter of confession from the mayor?
He drowned all those people.
He was the one who flooded old Crestwood 10 years ago. To stop the blight from
He's just been living with this?
It's monstrous.
Yeah.
But if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village.
I mean, they were doomed already. I get, but like, I mean, I feel like he should feel a little guilty. Okay, the Anderfels. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for two blights have left great expanses of the steeps so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. Oh, that sounds nice. It is a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weishaupt Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anderfels, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. From pursuit of knowledge, Genitivi is always writing something, always writing about something. And the dead are gone. We can go to that locked door now.
Your worship.
You worship. Guys, you can come out.
Inquisitor.
I could do that.
Oh, yes, you could.
It's good to be about again.
Yeah, they don't have to be locked in their houses anymore. And I can rob them now. The crude yet distinctive amulet can be traced back to Regsith, a dwarven warrior dating from the time of the original Darkspawn incursions against the Dwarven Empire. Negative 50% flanking damage? Oh, it's front defense. Oh, Evander can only use this one. Sweet. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we finally opened that locked door. There's an Astrarium. Naturalist. Oh yeah, we gotta check on that Judith lady or something. Exclamation. Let's go to Sarah Brannock. And then I'm gonna go to Skyhold and peek at the war table real quick. I think there is something there. Mosaic. I could have missed that. What's down here? There's a merchant down here? Or
so many legs.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah! Snowball. Oh my gosh. Scary. Why did you say that, Cole? Could have been like, hey, spider. Not me having to quickly realize you're talking about a spider. A lot of mushrooms. I look closer to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Only for the massive spider to drop down. Yeah, he got you. Like putting me on high alert for like for something horrible. Cage? Huh. It's weird. I'm thinking about making an art piece of Evander in the Inquisition tarot card art style, but I don't know how accurate I can get it to the style. I'll try though. I'm gonna make him the Knight of Wands. I just have to figure out a good composition for it because I want him to hold his cool magic sword, but also hold a staff.
Inquisitor.
And that can be a bit much. So maybe I might have like one of those on his back or something. Why am I going to Cole? What the heck? Traveling. A crew of ambassadors.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Yeah, and they don't have a mayor anymore. Okay. Gosh, you can't see it, but I have 104 power. A request worth considering. Using a small, focused group of patrols has allowed a presence in areas where soldiers would intimidate and diplomats are looked on with suspicion. Sutherland and his group apparently crossed paths with an unusual dwarven work detail, and now we have an unexpected opportunity. An outreach to the mining cast of Orzammar. They are asking for help finding a lost expedition of drifters and offering sizable rewards. Specifically requested was the company that showed you're not all sky mad. Okay. So, targeted help, but no interference. A small group in the deep roads can do great things. So powerful. I am so powerful. We're gonna do Josephine. We're gonna establish some connections, I think. So.
At your service.
Oh, we can find the mayor. I wonder if we can do judgment on him. Inquisitor, you have activated a number of the elven artifacts used to detect magical energies of the Veil. Individually, such readings have been helpful. If we can coordinate measurements of all artifacts simultaneously, however, I believe we may be able to uncover rifts that may not even have opened yet. I have drafted a proposal for how we might use Inquisition mages across Orlais and Ferelden to activate these artifacts in a coordinated fashion. If you think it might be useful. Sure. I can deploy soldiers with mages to ensure their safety. If the Inquisition forces We're stretched thin. Nobles in the area will happily ensure the safety of our mages. Okay, Colin. Get to it.
To work?
Get to it. Measuring the veil. Finally did enough to where I can progress in Solus's story, maybe? Or maybe it's just like a thing. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. Then he disappeared. Crestwood's mayor will have to stop for supplies. I'll have my agents inquire. The hunt down the mayor. Sure, let's just send Liliana. Go get him.
Inquisitor.
Go get him, Tiger. Hopefully he didn't go far. Okay, everyone's good. Everyone's doing something.
Our heroes strode the winding road.
Hello, Iron Bull. What's going on? Do you need me to hit you again?
Come on, Krem. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
What does that mean? Should this be private?
You want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash.
My god.
Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
Hi, Fred. Yeah. That's what I think of whenever I hear him speak sometimes. I'm like, it's that guy. You're supposed to just watch. I'm not happy about this. What's in the letter?
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori.
I wouldn't think so.
And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition. Joining forces.
Sure.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step.
Okay.
They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What are they offering?
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
You don't want them to spread?
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Colin and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
I wouldn't want to do anything with the Qunari, but I want to do Iron Bull's quests. So but I'm not a Qun kind of person, I think.
Good to see you, boss.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Thank you.
So we're going to the Storm Coast.
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Who is Hisrad?
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Pleased to meet you. I'm thrilled.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Q.
Oh, Dorian's a hater.
It was for me. After the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter, I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Oh god. Why did I bring Dorian? Right, Dorian. Let's focus on the mission. Mission, Twinter's Worth. Neither side is perfect.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
See, what does... Bull, does this work for you?
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Let's go hold up our end of the bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
There and there. Very descriptive, Gat. Thank you. Okay, speak with Iron Bull to begin the assault. Okay, we'll begin the assault after a short break.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I loved him. I'm not a mage. She's so a mage. Okay, so we're gonna help Iron Bull. Wait. Okay, he's gonna join me. I was like, he's not in my slot. Save again, just in case.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move.
Oh my god, if this is timed. Hopefully none of them die or anything, you know?
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Don't you dare backstab us. Let's go.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
That was a laugh of an honest man. Yeah. Iron Bull, I don't really like your friends. They're not really nice to you. Just saying.
Vince up ahead.
Don't let them warn the others.
Okay. Don't worry. They are super blind. Oh, wow. Ooh, a new helmet. Oh, it's for Iron Bull only. Here we
We're
go.
clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there.
What's gonna happen to them?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories.
Oh.
Nice one. Crap.
Oh. We gotta go save them. They can retreat. Look at them all. They'll be killed. Look at them all.
There are quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the
Don't call him that, but call him his name. Save the dreadnought. Save your men.
Call the retreat.
Lol.
Don't.
Yes.
They're falling back.
I'm not letting
All
Krim
these
die.
years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
For me. Sorry, Gat. Gat, can we salvage this? Don't call him Hisrad.
His name is Iron Bull.
Yeah.
I suppose it is.
Damn.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks...
Sinks?
Is it explode?
Canary dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys. Hey, boss.
Oh.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples.
Yeah.
Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
Sweet.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
Good
No.
luck.
The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Kill him.
So
Put him
much
on
for
judgment. Yeah, so much for that. Well, you know what? Welcome to the family, Iron Bull. We can minimize losses. You did the right thing. How are you feeling? I'm sorry.
The loss of the Ben Hasrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
You're alive. How are the Chargers? Glad you survived.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, your worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chastened sack mead for the Chargers tonight.
That's right.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
There we go.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Aww. Yay! Demands of the Qun. We acquired a Quinari bench. Oh.
You wanted to see me?
Oh my god. This is a nightmare?
Bull!
I got it!
Freaking mind controlled.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so...
Brainwashed.
Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
I know, they're harming my boy.
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Could have warned me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrath training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that. If I'd warned you with the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
He's saying I'm too expressive.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit, but that's about it.
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrath? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
You're still you.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this.
That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Qunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
Yeah.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Yay. Yay! Yay! Okay. Hello, Colin.
Did you need something?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
The way he says it is so funny to me. Like, he just... walks in, opens the door, goes to Colin. Anything I should know? Like, Colin gives him this look like, no, I don't think so. Have a good day, Inquisitor.
I'm sure you have other matters.
Oh, I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Okay, yeah, so he's... So, the mayor's been found. Spring. Oh, Iron Bull. His looks so sad. Well. It was either be sad or kill his friends. Yeah, I think he's better off with me.
Nothing to report, sir.
Like, it already wasn't sticking with him anyways, because he had to get re-educated about it all in the first place, so... Who did that elf think he was, talking down to the Iron Bull like he did? Yeah, but I bet Iron Bull will have another, like, card to replace that one. Because I remember Varric had a really sad-looking one, too. And then suddenly he looked great and happy, so... Mayhaps. There's wolves! Run away from the wolves. Wait, we gotta go this way anyway. We gotta kill the wolves. The pit in the pond. Three Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposely cruel to his children, flawed though we are. You know what, I guess the mayor flooding everything was what they needed. Look at this broken statue. Okay. And he's somehow on top of this big thing. Oh no. Oh no. Bloody papers. A stack of paper is so blood-soaked the pages stick together, only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuers and Lightus. Only our closest friends know my final destination.
Reinforcements!
What do you mean?
To think they swore themselves to the Maker's service.
Oh my gosh. Pesky Red Templars doing their pesky Red Templar business. Naturalist, let's go do this one. Oh, I love that my staff is also covered in blood. That's nice. An astrarium. Oh, wait, let's go check on Judith. Hey, Jude.
So you're the man who saved Crestwood from the dead?
Yeah.
Watch out for the Wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
Tell me about the dragon.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
I like this lady. She's funny. Emanating blood. What's this about a wyvern?
There's a wyvern causing trouble?
Wyvern? Oh my god.
Hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
But you still like living here, rooting where you dig. Your land and no one else's this time.
Well, that's... Aren't you a sharp-eyed one?
And he's just an empath. Don't worry about it. I was told to check on you.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Until later.
Be safe.
So I gotta kill the cave wyvern. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right saying wyvern. Oh, whoa, the big dragon! It's wiggling its body. Oh god, this is a lot of stars too. Looks like an oil rig. An interesting, very interesting concept here. I assume this last bit at the end on the tail is probably a last bit, because these aren't... No, they are connected. Never mind. I'm just not wearing my glasses. Interesting. I'll try it for a little bit. Start with this one. No, I messed up. Okay. I wonder what scale? What is that? Oh, Cylinter. Referred to as silence in the common parlance, the constellation Cylinter is historically attributed to Dumont, the old god of silence and leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depiction, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to this constellation being a supplantation of the elven mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. Well, I saw scales, so it's probably mythal. Interesting. Oh,
Well
lady.
met, your worship.
Found Butcher dead.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
Yeah, best you do that. Anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circling the lake is hungrier than usual. Travelers on the road will be scarce until it's gone.
Okay, okay.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, the guide of Faladin. Faladin sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Faladin refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live where Faladin walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you who also has no fear of night. Faladin accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Faladin guide the people through the passage of the veil. Cool. Whoa. I like the owl motif for that one. Or owl aesthetic.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
And Tevan Sip Sip. Careful, this one's mean. Addict raised mean. Popular among highborn who wish to seem dangerous, but more at home, grasped by the neck by those who actually are. Ah! Ah! Oh, wow. Beautiful. Holy cow. Oh, wyvern. I like your children. Nice. Easy peasy. Oh, new staff? That one's not too bad. That's what that one looks like. Seems easy enough. See if I can figure it out. Nice. Constellation Chios, referred to as Chaos in common parlance. The constellation Chios is thought to represent the old god Zazikel. These stars have often been depicted as ill omens. Thus, in the Tower's age, a movement within the Chantry sought to change the constellation to a representation of a dove. It did not gain traction. According to folklore, the priest behind the effort fell from a bridge and died shortly after Divine Joyous II made the decision against her. I maintain that this never actually happened and is nothing more than an astrological superstition. Oh, that's the Chaos constellation. Chaos. Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, we completed all those, so let's go check out that one. What is this? I have to go talk to Judith. Okay. Go talk to Judith and then we'll explore
Inquisitor.
that thing. And get a new mosaic. I hope. Judith! You have a wonderful Imperium garden.
Need something?
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Yay. Nice painting. Andraste? Let's go down. Oh, there you go. Oh, a blade that I have already. Some cool stuff here. No mosaic pieces, unfortunately.
She sees us!
I figured that out. I don't have any, yeah, this will be a breeze. Okay, guys, attack. I'm gonna energy barrage it. I like its tail. Reminds me of those lizards. Okay, what is its... Okay, it's resistant to electricity. Oh, great. Ah. Oh, that immobilized it. Or slowed it. Run away, Evander. I think it is electricity, isn't it? That's a shame, but I think I can get close. Oh no. Well, you know what? We're getting close anyway. From the mouth. Electricity. Dragon. Oh, heck yeah, it fell. Slay the dragon. Easy.
Crestwood should give us a medal for this.
I agree. Whoa. In death sacrifice. It's a rogue armor. Inquisitor hat. Ooh, superb ring of life drain. That's really good. Nice. These are good. Good stuff. Okay, one more rift to seal. Oh no. In death sacrifice. Grey Wardens do something over here? Okay. A crumpled note. Dinsing. Don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week. So remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wander what there is to eat inside our homes. There's a lot of bones here. Appease the dragon. Oh, there's some stuff. Oh, right here. Okay, Ferelden wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the bride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkered heresy, folklore, and nothing more. I don't know. Maybe she spoke to dragons. Oh, let's not fall. An unknown traitor is lurking in Liliana's closest circle of spies, and she must set a subtle trap to catch the double agent. The planning will take considerable patience, but the Inquisition must purge this enemy spy from its ranks. Okay.
Inquisitor.
You're still doing something. Fire? I don't have fire. Can I just destroy it? Okay. Got that one. Blow a horn. Jesus. If you're not awake, you better be.
They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramparts. Maybe if we got word to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
Maybe ancient artifacts.
I should be going.
Another side, another story. Now that the undead trouble has been dealt with at the western ramparts, it would be wise to meet with Gaspard Marshall, who's holding fort. Okay.
Did you see how they cut through those things?
Waiting around.
Weren't these the guys I was just beating up?
That was a brilliant show, Inquisitor. My men had barely been keeping the Horde at bay. Bastien Prou, Marshal of the Grand Duke's forces here in the Dales. Inquisitor.
I reclaimed the ramparts. Demon of the Dales.
Why have you barricaded yourselves in here?
We had to retreat from the Western Front. The demons and undead were too much. But it's no better here. My patrols don't return, messages are lost. I've had no word from the capital in weeks. If we could regain our outposts, the ramparts, or even the garrison by the river, we can't just keep hiding. I want to die like a soldier, not cowering under a bed, praying the monsters don't get me.
Tell me of the Dales.
What else do you know about the Dales?
Surely you know the history of this place. The Exalted March, the fall of the Elven Kingdom. Talking of elves, my patrols speak of a band of Dalish who've made camp in the west.
I've cleared out the dead from the western ramparts.
You did? Maker's breath. There's hope for us, if the ramparts have been reclaimed. I'd alert our forces stationed outside the Dales, but the chaos makes it difficult for missives to get through. Demons. Those blasted freemen, or whatever they call themselves.
I've heard something of the free men of the Dales. What do you know about them?
They're a mob of traitors. Too soft for war. Thought it was a skirmish or two's and back for supper. Turns out it wasn't, and off they run to the first person to tell them their tantrums are acceptable. Now they want independence. To establish a new settlement. Ridiculous.
I shall take my leave.
Good day.
Ridiculous.
Inquisitor.
I shall take my leave.
Good day.
Okay, let's see.
Demons. I hate waiting to die.
God, these guys are depressing. They're doing the iron sit. Wow. Impressive. Fort Rabasan. Do you know that Rabas is the elven word for freedom? Rabasan is the place where freedom dwells. One wonders why it wasn't given a more appropriate name after the reclamation of the Dales. Perhaps the adage remains true. Once one gets used to a name, it's hard to change. The walls in this place are ancient. I hope it holds.
I hate waiting to die.
No.
Have you seen any of our fallen men out there?
Have many of you fallen?
What you see is all that's left. We were 1,000 strong once. The worst part is not knowing what happened to the men who don't come back. Deserters? Or dead? If they're dead, we've nothing to tell their families. Nothing to send home.
Good luck to you.
Gotta find all those letters. Crumpled missive. Did you hear? One of the recruits from Val Royeaux said that they saw the famous Tom Raynor drinking at the Halberd, east of Val Royeaux. I thought you'd be interested given your history, although the lad's probably only seen him in the sketches. Somehow I doubt the old captain's foolish enough to come within 100 miles of the capital. I'll let you decide whether you believe it. Anyway, I heard you might be relieved in a week or two. You could talk to Prowl, see if he'll let you take leave to follow the lead. He'll understand. He did allow you to enlist for our side even after what happened with Callier. Whatever that's about. Oh my god, is it on the other side? Warden Tontiv, home. Body pit note. Freeman messages. I want you and your men to collect the dead and bring them to the ramparts. We have to burn them, gather them together, and leave. I'll deal with it from there. Hi, Arconic! How do I get up there? Ugh.
I am sorry your friend died, Solus.
Thank you, Cole.
I didn't know there were spirits of wisdom.
There are few. Spirits form as a reflection of this world and its passions. We will never lack for spirits of rage, or hunger, or desire. The world gives them plenty to mirror. The gentler spirits are far more rare. We can ill afford the loss of even one spirit of wisdom, or faith, or compassion.
I will try not to die.
Do that, please.
Oh, I love Cole. Oh, the Steam summer sale is tomorrow. That's exciting. Maybe I should have waited to get Veilguard for the Steam summer sale. It was on sale recently for 50% off. And I got it then. Oh.
Who is that? Philippe? Is that you? Merde.
Magic. Mm-hmm. Tell me what happened.
What happened here?
We were on patrol, 5 of us, looking for supplies. Overwhelmed by undead, I ran, Please take this to Commander Jehan. The Citadel in the north. Tell her.
No. Dead. I know. F. May she rest in peace. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here. I am tired. Yes. But we did a lot. Pipe. Bye. Rest well. Yeah, you guys have a great rest of your nights and days.